Star Wars only, I don't know what the fuck your problem is.
So according to The Hollywood Reporter and Collider, the Kenobi series has been set to debut on Disney Plus, has been postponed indefinitely. Collider reports that the script was the problem with the show, and Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy was not happy with the script that was written by Hossein Amini. So Lucasfilm is now looking for another writer to rewrite the script for the show, and Lucasfilm wants to make the story to fit their vision before production starts, and The Hollywood Reporter says the show is being shortened in length from 6 episodes to 4 episodes. And Ewan McGregor himself has actually come out and said that it's not as bad as people are making out to be. He says all the bullshit about creative differences and all that stuff, none of it is true. We just pushed the dates. They want the last episode 9, when that came out, everyone had more time to read and the stuff that was in the script and the story. And he said that they felt they wanted to do more work on it, so they slid the shoot, and it's not nearly as dramatic as it sounds online. And he says that I think they want to keep the same release date, so it's not really going to affect the viewer in any way. It simply gives them more time to rewrite the scripts and make the script even better. Now, when Ewan talks about it, it definitely doesn't sound too bad, but I would say this is just disappointing because if they're shortening the episodes from 6 to 4, that's less Obi-Wan for a lot of people, and it's everyone's not favorite character, but out of the prequels it certainly is. And also, this is another production problem that we've always kind of had to deal with in a way that we don't want to at the same time, because every single thing except for The Mandalorian for the past, 5 years now, has had production problems, and it is one of those things where if you're going to announce the show before you even read the script or before you're committed to the script, then why announce it? If you're going to delay the show, he says that he wants to keep the same release date, but I find that hard to do if you're supposed to go into production this summer and you tell the crew we're postponing it indefinitely, and he's saying they're going to start production in January of 2021. How are you going to have that out by the end of 2021? I mean, they could do it if it's only 4 episodes, but if it's a full series, then that just seems rushed in a way. I don't know. I think this is kind of disappointing for a lot of fans because it's more behind the scenes drama, and I'm glad Ewan McGregor is coming out and saying that it's not as bad as they're making it out the same Collider and The Hollywood Reporter are, but it's still disappointing. It's disappointing that the show may be shortened. It's disappointing that yet again the script is the issue, and it's Kathleen Kennedy, by the way. She's the one who had problems with the script. I've sung her praises for a long time, and she's a legendary producer. She's done a lot in the field, but when it comes to the Star Wars projects, every single time there's a problem, I hate to be that guy, but you point the finger at Kathleen Kennedy because she's the one who runs that stuff, and it really doesn't make sense that you would announce the show, you have the script written almost a year ahead of time, but you're not happy with it, and right before production starts you decide, oh well, you know what, why don't we change it? It just, it seems like a little bit of an insult to the people who are working on it and to the fans who have to now wait probably a little longer if it is delayed in any way. And if they're delaying it to improve in the story, if they're delaying the show to improve in the story, then that's good. We'll want that. We want a better show, but it's also one of those things where don't announce it if it's not ready. This is the one that everyone's been looking for. This has been in development for 5 years now. 5 years they've been working on this Kenobi show. It was originally supposed to be a movie by Stephen Daldry. Then Solo Star Wars story came out, and that one didn't do too well. So they changed it up to a series. And we're just now about to get it. We're just now about to start production on it. And after 5 years of development, they go, oh, you know what? Let's delay it even more. Let's work on it even more. This should have been set in stone. If you're having problems with the script, this is something you should work out on the finer details before you even start production, before you even announce the show. Thank God they're doing it before production starts. They're learning their lessons from the sequel trilogy and the Rogue One film and the Solo Star Wars story. They're learning from their mistakes on that, but it's one of those things where you shouldn't be making all these mistakes. You shouldn't announce this if you're not ready to go through with it. And it was a great announcement. I was happy to see Ewan McGregor back. I think we all want the show to happen, but it's just so disappointing that we have to wait a little longer. And to know, for me at least, someone who keeps up with the behind-the-scenes stuff and the production that goes on at Lucasfilm, it's annoying to know that this keeps happening constantly. The only show that has happened and that hasn't had any production problems is The Mandalorian, which is ironically the best content we've gotten from Lucasfilm since Disney bought it in 2012. So I think right now Lucasfilm has a major problem. It has a major problem when it comes to production, and it's been a constant thing for 5 years. And I'm kind of tired of it happening. It's good to talk about for Star Wars fans, I guess. It's good conversations of, oh, this isn't working, and we need to, think about how to fix it. But it's gotten to a point where it's like you're now at the last straw. You're on the straw that broke the camel's back. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and everyone loves this guy, and everyone wants to see Ewan McGregor come back. And if the story's improved, then that's great. And I want the story to be better than what they have already. Apparently, the story right now was basically him doing what the Mandalorian was doing, which was looking out for baby Luke and baby Leia or something. But I still would just rather have all this worked out before you even announce it, because we could avoid a lot of drama, and you can, most importantly, avoid disappointing the fans, because that's who pays the price in the long run. The fans who have to wait longer, the fans who have to be promised something and then they don't get it. Then it goes from 6 episodes to 4, which is kind of like, well, if you're just gonna do 4 episodes, just make a fucking movie. Because if they're only 30 minutes a piece or even 40 minutes a piece, I mean, sure, more Kenobi the better, but if you're just doing a short little series about him that's only 4 episodes, just make it a film. Let us go support it in the box office and make some money like that. But I don't know. I think Lucasfilm has had a lot of problems in production, and I think right now the person in charge is kind of the clear reason that this has been happening. And I think something's got to change, man. After 5 years of the same problem over and over again, script rewrites, director changes, delay after delay, I think we need to change something over there at Lucasfilm, and everyone and their brothers are going to say it's probably going to be Kathleen Kennedy. So tell me your thoughts below about the Kenobi show being delayed, possibly, and having script rewrites and being shortened from 6 episodes to 4. Love to hear your thoughts below. I'm Star Wars Only. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time, and may the Force be with you always.